What's up guys, ABC Matt here. I'm bringing you another video. Today I'm going to an estate sale. This week there's only 2 estate sales, one being horrible and one has something. The problem with the one that has something, it's a long line, so hopefully I could get something. As you know, it's very competitive, so we'll see what I can find. I appreciate you guys watching and hopefully it's good footage. We'll see. Thank you for all my subscribers, and I hope to get more. I'm still trying to get those viewing hours. So let's just get started. Morning.
Morning. You guys on the list?
Yeah. We are, but we have a question for you. Are you guys gonna put a policy because like the first person that was online wrote like 4 names and they weren't even there?
Yeah, only did they write all 4 names?
Yeah, they were all.
It's all the same handwriting.
Whatever. They're in the car or something.
No, they weren't.
Well, they're coming. Get here first.
Well, I know. It's just the listing said that 1 per person. At 9 o'clock, you'd have to be here to put your name down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't see it happening. So.
Yeah. Hey guys, let me put it in context of what was going on. So this estate sale opens at 10, but at 9 o'clock they put out a list. It's a memo pad with a pen, and basically you put your name down per item, per line item, your name, and only your name. So I was fairly close, you know, in line. I don't know, I was like 4th in line, 3rd in line, whatever it is. But then this first person that is on that line came, waited for the lady to leave, and then put down 5 names there before I handed it to the next person. So I end up being like the 8th or 9th person there. And at the end of the day, end of the estate sale, I basically go in there and I complain to one of the co-workers. He was being a little rude. So I made my peace with it, so to speak. And then I went to the boss and complained to her. And basically, she understood where I was going from. But, you know, for me, being the 8th or 9th person in line, it doesn't matter that much. But what if I was the 22, 23, 24, 25? Because they were only letting 25 people at a time. So they get screwed because this person put 5 names down and you're supposed to be physically there to write down your name. So that's the loophole with the estate sale sometimes. But after complaining to the boss says it's gonna go through the first come first serve basis, which is even better. But you know, it was messed up. So the whole day I was kind of pissed by it. So, but anyway, that's the context to it. I'm gonna go back to the show and let me know how I did and everything. So with all that calamity, I forgot to mention I'm ABC Matt, and I go to yard sales, estate sales, and find undervalued items and sell on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, what have you.
About this 25 people thing because we got a really nasty comment about it last time because we were over by 8 people. So just please understand that we're going to do it this way. When you are shopping, be wary of other customers, especially if they're smaller, older. Don't knock into people. Don't hit people with your stuff. I feel bad that I even have to tell you this, but I did get a complaint and I just want to do my due diligence and just say, be nice. So that's it, that's that. And we are limiting how many people are in that back room with all the cosmetics, because last time, I don't know if any of y'all were here, it got crazy back there. So we're gonna kind of limit that too. Again, with the handbags, 5 per customer of the brand new designer ones. There is a step right here. We have taken tape and made arrows down the wall to remind you that there is a step right here so that nobody falls today. No one gets hurt today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the first 25. Wow, if I could read. Regina.
And then Maribel, Brett, and Nadia.
Okay, all right, with Regina, Nadia, Maribel, Brett, Sheila. We're not going in yet. We got to wait till 10.
Pretty good.
10 leave.
Anyone need to sign up on this list?
So I was really mad at myself. I should have said something earlier when I saw her jot down the 4 or 5 names.
Everyone
but you know, after the fact is too late already. But still could be mad about it. But all in all, I gotta keep my composure because it's almost go time. And
This estate sale, like I said earlier, I mean, there wasn't something that really wowed me, but a little backstory about this house. It's a living estate sale, so the person still lives here, and they're just clearing it out for a estate sale, and then they're gonna move back into the house. There's a couple of bedrooms that are locked, so you can't go in there, and the garage you can't go in. So it's a small house in general. It's like 1,500 square feet, and it was bumper to bumper. Only the living area and the living room, kitchen area was worthwhile, I would say. I mean, honestly, what they should do is just have the first 25 jot their names down on the list, and then everyone else is in place in line wherever they are. But I'm neither here or there. I'm not part of their estate sale, so they do what they like.
So my buddy Josh, he was right behind me. He doesn't almost knocked me over going around me. We were gonna divide and conquer some stuff, but then I guess poetic justice for almost knocking me over. He went for the video games, and those video games are only worth like $4 to $6, give or take. Maybe $10. But I mean, if he got that instead of me, hey, he did me a favor. So I'm going for the electronic stuff.
So like I said earlier, this is a hoarder house. It's a living estate sale. This lady, I don't know, she had a lot of stuff still in this packaging. I think she was just doing retail therapy or something like that. But she's doing an estate sale. She hired an estate sale company to clear everything out, and then they're gonna live back here again. And most likely they're gonna do some hoarding again. I have to say that even though the items are still in this packaging, mainly these items here are in the dollar range to maybe the $50 range. So there's nothing really worthwhile that is like triple digits. So no wow factors. The kitchen was a mess. If you want a Fiesta ware, they have Fiesta ware, but it's more the modern Fiesta ware. It's basically just the living area, living room. The bedrooms had nothing in it, unless you wanted linens. But the linens designs were like that old lady look, so I passed on those. It just didn't have the wow factor. And the fact that, you know, a little drama happened, a little estate sale etiquette was not being done, just really made it not that great. So this week was not the greatest, guys, but I would try to do what I could. So while I have you guys, maybe you guys can let me know, like, when you go to estate sales, do you see any poor etiquette? I mean, I've seen a lot of poor etiquette before, but the fact that I see it like really close to me, it's crazy. The thing that really bugged me is that I should have spoke up right then and there, but I didn't, so it was a little too late for that. So if anything, I'm more mad about myself than actually the person doing it. They had a lot of purses here, by the way. I'm not that keen with purses, but I took a gamble with one purse because it reminded me of my mom. My mom used to buy Coach purses, so I know the Coach brand. I know Dooney and Burke too, but I don't really do purses. But I took a gamble and bought one just to dip my toes in it a little bit, so to speak. So that's what's great about being a reseller. You know, you're gonna make mistakes, but you know, you could dip your toes and test the waters and learn about the item, and then you be more holistically a better reseller.
Josh, you got on them? You got on them?
These guys,
Okay.
these two guys, Josh and the other guy, they have antique booths, so they're willing to take more on because they have to fill up their booth. Me, I don't have an antique booth, so it doesn't make sense for me to have that.
So much.
So much stuff.
Guys, let me know about this Coleman lantern holder. I mean, it's never used actually, but it's It's like the newer kind of Coleman lantern, so I pass on it. But maybe I should have picked it up. The rackets, it'd be a pain to mail out rackets. Look at this neck fan. Yeah, Josh is.
You need that.
Josh
more than
could
I
use
do.
that neck fan, not me.
It's the little snapping point one there.
There was more electronics, right?
There should have been. I didn't see it when I went around.
One thing I didn't show in this video is my discussion with the boss about the etiquette and stuff. She's a little, she doesn't want to be on camera, so I respect that. That's why I blocked it out in the beginning of the video. But I turned off the camera at a certain point, so just to respect their wishes. And that's what you should do. You know, if their wish is to turn the camera off, you turn it off. Don't go into an argument about that, you know, because it's their house rules. You are sort of the guest for their estate sale that they're having, so you have to respect what their wishes are. But that, in a nutshell, is all we have here. Again, it's a small house, not much really worthwhile, no wow factors, and pretty much going back and forth between 2 rooms. So with that said, here's my haul. So the first up is that purse that I picked up. It's used, but it's really good condition, like almost like if it's never been used before. You want to look up the code over there to see and Google if it's legit or not. Then we have the Canon. This is an analog camera because it has the winder for the film. It's made of metal. It's made in Japan. Lens is good, but you always want to open up the hatch to make sure that where you put the film, it's clean. Then I have the sealed Echo Dots. It's sealed electronics, so it has to work, right? The 4th generation has a AC plug to it. It has the 3.5 audio plug as well. So that's the 4th generation. The 5th generation does not have that. Then we have the CyberShot. CyberShot is a point-and-shoot camera. Should sell too. It's a little bit on the old kind, but it still has its box and all the manuals and stuff in it. Really good condition. Again, as if you never used it before. And then finally, I picked up this North Face bag, still with its tag. Again, like you never used it before. So it says 55 on the tag, but I think you get about 40 for it. So here's the comps.